Alright, this is Superboy number 6, and this is his series that's just before the new 52. In fact, I think this is like one of the last issues of it. It must have felt really great to be working on a brand new Superboy series, and for 6 months in, DC editorial to go, yeah, forget about all the ongoing plot lines and the stuff you've set up. We're just going to cancel it to make way for the new 52. This one, it has got Superboy versus Doomsday Man, and it's part of a story called Regime of Doomsday Man. It is a piss-poor story. This issue isn't bad though, and I thought, since we had that Superboy issue with loads of Doomsday Mans, we could take a break from the ongoing Hyper Time story to look at this. We start off with a really nice sequence between Superboy and Robert, the John Blake version, my favourite version of Robert. And then Doomsday Man shows up, and before we get to the big fight, this is just a fight issue. We have got some subplot here that probably went nowhere, because this really was like 2 or 3 months away from the new 52. In that other issue of Superboy, I was saying how I hate how Doomsday Man is handled whenever he returns. He is never as imposing or intimidating as in his first appearances. And this story arc, the whole arc, it is notoriously bad for how it handles Doomsday Man. There's like 8 different Doomsday Mans, and then the main Doomsday Man, he helps Superman out, he helps all the heroes, he becomes like a hero himself, and it's just trash. But this issue isn't bad. It handles Doomsday Man quite well. In that Superboy, he's just flailing around and struggling against him. And Doomsday Man seems unstoppable, and at least this feels consistent with how he originally was. There's not much plot here, there's not much plot for the whole story, but this one, it's just Doomsday Man beating up Superboy. As far as fight issues go, this could be a tad bit better, but it is acceptable for what it is. We get some little moments with Superboy having to push himself and ignore all the pain. Superboy, he's just kind of fighting helplessly in vain. And if you take this issue independent from the horrible story that it is a part of, this is decent, and Superboy, he gets beat, and it's such a bad defeat that it takes 2 pages to show it. So we end with Superboy well and truly pummeled, and Doomsday Man takes him captive, and it is to be continued in Action in Comics 900. But I wouldn't bother with that if I were you. This is how Superboy versus Doomsday Man should go. Doomsday Man needs to be an incredible challenge for Superman. So the idea that Superboy could stand up to him wouldn't work. And it would really hurt the idea that Doomsday Man is a real proper danger. So it's nice that Superboy loses here, because he needs to, otherwise we lose the integrity of both Doomsday Man and Superman's death. I reckon this issue maintains those things. If it were just the fight, I might drop the score a tiny bit, but we do have that scene with Robert at the start, so I will award this one a full 7 thumbs up.